A player is encouraged to keep developing his complementary skills.
Detroit Rock City and Comerica Park on a Thursday night edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, the first of this 4-game weekend set between the Kansas City Royals and the Detroit Tigers. Kansas City attempt to end a 6-game losing streak. Next. Victor Alcantara gets the call for Game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having...
So next to the plate for the Royals, Salvador Perez. And a great chance here for Kansas City to add on in just the first inning. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Hit out towards second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Play ball. Out. He's out.
At the plate, Stephen Good comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. From the stretch. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble.
Hold it here. Hold it here.
So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Dan, after that base hit right there, we're talking about 2 full weeks of finding a way to be productive and get a knock.
Good to think about that. You think how hard it is to get a base hit in a professional baseball game, and for him to be able to do it 14 consecutive days in a row as a pitcher, you have to just tip your cap to this guy.
The left fielder.
Coming to the plate now, Kristen Stewart, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Dozier is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. Digging in now for Kansas City, Adalberto Mondesi. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Here's the 1-1. Rounded back up the middle. He's right there. There's one on to Cabrera, but it's too late, and they'll just get the 1. Standing in, Stephen Good. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 11 for him on the season. And the Tigers have cut the deficit. Now it's a 4-2 ball game. Riding in, Jorge Soler, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Soler.
The 2-2 pitch. Hit out towards second, and this scoots under his glove. Oh, what a time for that. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's now 6-2. But the throw is well up the line, and a second run's gonna score. Ready to take his hacks again, Stephen Good, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Line drive to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends. So the Royals batting order turns over and set to go. Adalberto Mondesi. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone's barrel on baseball in this lineup.
They'll whip this one to first in time, and that. So here's the cleanup hitter, Stephen Good. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350.
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the. Striding in once again, Stephen Good. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make some.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And it's gone. So a 2-run shot to left center, his second home run of the game, as this lead has been sliced down to 2. Standing in, Jorge Soler. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's just 1 for 6. Here's the pitch on 2-2. On the ground to short. Could this be 2? Oh, and he can't come up with it.
Boy, you know, D-Row, every pitcher loves that shortstop.
Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. 2-2. Here it is.
1-1.
It's on the ground out to second. Scooped up. On to first, and the Royals can't cash in as the inning is over. Wind up lead.
Wow, that was a fun one to watch. A great game for guys with the sticks, but for pitchers, not so much. A classic slugfest, and they walk away on top in the end.
11 runs on 18 hits. No errors. They left 22 runners.
11 to. Friday night baseball on the show, and we come your way from the Motor City of Detroit, Michigan. Tonight, game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the Kansas City Royals and the Detroit Tigers. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Jordan Zimmerman is on the mound for game 2. What's your take on him, Dan?
One of the keys to look for with this guy this afternoon, he's had a really difficult time getting people out with runners in scoring position. Over 300 average against coming into this start. He's really struggled when there's been traffic on the bases, and this is something he's going to have to clean up.
Number 66.
Zimmerman steps into the windup. Here it is on 0-1. Grounded to the right. To his left. Good. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. Digging in, Stephen Good. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
The second baseman, number 86.
Here's the first pitch to him. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field, and he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
So here's how the Kansas.
Ready for another chance. Stephen Good. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Now batting, number 1 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The ground out to second. And there are 2 away now. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring up Hunter Dozier. This is on the ground over the first. Oh, and this goes right past him. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of
into the box now. Stephen Good as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
More of a comfortable side from the left side. Puts the ball in play. More of a contact hitter from the left side. Might have grown up being a natural left-handed hitter.
Settling in now, Salvador Perez. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
13, Salvador.
Slapped hard the opposite way, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Adalberto Mondesi. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Working for the punch out and the offering. Here's a high pop-up. Cabrera waits on it. But the second baseman calls him off and makes the catch. And that ends the inning. A run on 2 hits and they leave 1. Jacob Barnes is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Stepping into the box, Stephen Good. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Find the ball, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
Digging in to try it again, John Hicks. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4. Here's Jordy Mercer now. Singled homer run in his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave him.
Now a bunt attempt here. And the throw goes to first, so the sacrifice works that time. Now to the plate, Kristen Stewart, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Pops this one up. And boy, an error saver there at first if he kept his foot on the bag. He did. Oh, what a play for the second out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 50. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Weak roller right side. Throw on to first, and the Tigers wind up with nothing as the inning. Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. Kansas City jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back.
Tonight. First for the victorious Kansas City Royals, 3 runs, 11 hits.
MLB The Show has Saturday Night Baseball for you now from Comerica Park in downtown Detroit. Tonight it's the 3rd of this 4-game weekend series between the Kansas City Royals and the Detroit Tigers. It's Tigers baseball, and it starts right now. Michael Fulmer will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, thanks, man. On the bump, Michael Fulmer. Boy, what really turned his career around, learning the straight changeup. Always had a big arm when he came up in the Mets farm system, but since he arrived in the big league.
Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. Hicks rounds third and is digging for the plate. The relay, the tag, and he is out at third, and with that, the side is retired. Tigers get 1 here on 2 hits in the inning. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night.
Number 13, Salvador Perez.
Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Good. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Detroit Tigers. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Stepping up to the plate,
Now
Stephen Good. He'll
number
try to
86.
follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, and he wound up getting thrown out. But he hit the ball well, and he'll look to do the same thing again right here, boys. It was unfortunate for him and the team the way that play ended, but it was a nice swing.
Hicks isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate, and the run will score all the way from first. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Well, this is a lesson for all those pitchers out there. When you allow the leadoff man on base, it always comes back to haunt you. With no outs, I thought they might hold the runner at third, but they send him anyway, and the run scores.
Up next steps Kristen Stewart.
Number 14.
A swing and a ground ball to third. Gets dirty and gloves it. The tag gets one. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Stephen Good, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. First pitch of the at-bat. And he might get them all home as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he will touch them all on the grand slam. Number 13 for him on the year as they open it up to 6-2 now.
Oh, man, when he got the second out, I thought he might come out of this unscathed. But after that towering grand slam, he's about as scathed as you can get. Is that a word? Who cares? It is now.
Stephen Good will stand in again as we take you back to the
Number
5th
86.
inning for the big blow. A grand slam that obviously has been their biggest at-bat of the game thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's a drive up through the gap in left center. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's a 7-3 ball game.
I think they're way past due changing their approach to this guy. Whatever they're doing strategy-wise, it's not working. That's his 3rd double of the game, so he's feeling pretty good at this one.
Striding into the box, Kristen Stewart, runner in scoring
Number
position
14.
with 2 gone. A pause and the 0-2. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Tigers get 1. So coming to the plate, Brett Phillips. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's set. Here's the 3. Smoked on the ground up the middle. A step on the back. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Digging in now, number 11. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this. A solid 1 hit in your entire career. He gets hot.
To second for 1. On to first, and he rolls the double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and they end this thing with style, turning that double play to preserve the win. That's what we call finishing strong.
And tonight's final, 7-3. Detroit used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Michael Fulmer earned his 9th win of the year. Danny Duffy permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Tigers, 7 runs.